In a world obsessed with rankings and ratings, what if I told you that the greatest lie we've been sold is the very concept of value itself? Brace yourself for a mind-bending journey through the fabric of reality. We're about to shatter the illusions that have been holding you back. You've been told your whole life that some things matter more than others, that success is a ladder you must climb, that your worth is measured by your achievements. But what if I told you that's all a grand illusion? In the cosmic dance of existence, a grain of sand holds the same intrinsic value as a supernova. A fleeting thought carries the same weight as an empire's rise and fall. This isn't just feel-good philosophy. It's a perspective-altering truth that has the power to revolutionize your life. As we dive deeper, you'll discover how ancient wisdom and cutting-edge science converge on this mind-blowing reality. You'll learn how to harness this knowledge to manifest your deepest desires with shocking ease. Imagine for a moment a vast cosmic web. Each strand, each intersection represents a piece of existence, from the smallest quark to the largest galaxy. In this web, there is no center, no point more crucial than any other. Every single node is equally vital to the integrity of the whole. This isn't just poetic metaphor, it's a reflection of how reality actually operates at its most fundamental level. Quantum entanglement shows us that particles separated by vast distances instantly affect one another. The butterfly effect in chaos theory demonstrates how tiny changes can have massive ripple effects across the entire system. What does this mean for you? It means that your thoughts, your actions, your very being are inextricably woven into the fabric of the universe. You are not small. You are not insignificant. You are an integral part of the cosmic dance, as essential as any star or galaxy. Our human minds love to categorize, to rank, to create hierarchies of value. It's a survival mechanism, an evolutionary quirk that once served us well. But in doing so, we've created a false reality. We've convinced ourselves that some things are inherently more valuable, more important, more worthy than others. This illusion of hierarchy is the root of so much human suffering. It's what makes us feel inadequate, unworthy, forever chasing an elusive sense of enough. But here's the liberating truth. In the grand scheme of existence, nothing has more or less intrinsic value than anything else. A CEO is no more valuable than a janitor. A diamond is no more precious than a pebble. Each simply exists, playing its unique role in the vast tapestry of being. Now you might be thinking, that's all well and good, but how does this actually help me in my daily life? This is where the real magic begins. When you truly internalize this perspective, it radically shifts how you move through the world. Suddenly, that goal you've been chasing doesn't seem so far away. That person you've been too intimidated to approach becomes just another beautiful strand in the cosmic web. You realize that you're not reaching for something outside yourself. You're simply allowing what already exists within you to manifest. The barriers between you and your desires begin to dissolve. You recognize them for what they are, mental constructs, not unchangeable realities. Let's talk about manifestation. Not the watered-down, wishful thinking version you might have encountered before. We're talking about the real deal, the art of cosmic co-creation. When you understand that you are an integral part of the universal web, manifestation becomes a natural consequence. You're not forcing the universe to bend to your will. You're aligning yourself with the flow that already exists. Think of it like this. In a hologram, every tiny piece contains the information for the whole. You, as a piece of the cosmic hologram, contain within you the potential for anything and everything. Manifestation, then, is simply about tuning into the frequency of what you desire. It's already there, waiting to be expressed through you. Let's get a bit esoteric for a moment. Quantum physics tells us that at the most fundamental level, reality is a field of infinite possibility. Particles exist in a state of superposition, being everywhere and nowhere until observed. The act of observation collapses the wave function, determining the particle's position. What if your consciousness works the same way? What if your focused attention is the observer that collapses the wave function of possibility into tangible reality? This isn't just theoretical. Studies on the placebo effect and the impact of meditation on physical reality suggest that our minds have far more influence on the material world than we've been led to believe. You are not just passively experiencing reality. You are actively creating it with every thought, every belief, every moment of focused attention. Ancient esoteric traditions speak of the Akashic Records, a cosmic database containing all knowledge, past, present, and future. Modern interpretations see this as a metaphor for the quantum field, where all information and possibility exist simultaneously. By quieting your mind and tuning into this field, you can access knowledge and inspiration far beyond your individual experience. Great artists, inventors, and visionaries throughout history have tapped into this wellspring of universal creativity. And so can you. So how do we take these mind-bending concepts and apply them in our daily lives? It starts with a fundamental shift in perspective. Begin each day by affirming your connection to the cosmic web. Recognize that you are not separate from your desires. You are one with them. When faced with a challenge, ask yourself, how would I approach this if I truly believed in my intrinsic, unshakable value? Practice seeing the sacred in the mundane. That annoying coworker? A divine expression of the universe, just like you. That tedious task? An opportunity to engage in cosmic co-creation. There's a Taoist concept called Wu Wei, effortless action. It's the art of aligning so perfectly with the natural flow that your actions become effortless. When you recognize your oneness with all things, Wu Wei becomes your natural state. You're no longer pushing against the current. You're flowing with it. This doesn't mean you become passive. Far from it. You become incredibly effective, taking inspired action that feels joyful and energizing rather than draining. Your beliefs shape your reality. This isn't just self-help fluff. It's backed by hard science. The reticular activating system in your brain filters information based on what you believe to be true. By consciously choosing to believe in your intrinsic value and oneness with all things, you literally reprogram your brain to perceive a different reality. Start small. Choose one area of your life and commit to seeing it through this new lens for a week. Watch how your experience begins to shift. As you embody this new perspective, you'll notice something fascinating. The world around you begins to change. This isn't magic. It's the natural consequence of shifting your own energy. Like a pebble dropped in a pond, your transformed state sends ripples out into the world. You'll find yourself having profound impacts on others without even trying. Your mere presence becomes a catalyst for positive change. Now let's address the elephant in the room. What happens when you try all this and nothing seems to change? When reality appears to stubbornly resist your efforts? First, recognize that resistance is often a sign that you're on the right track. The old paradigm doesn't give up without a fight. Second, examine your beliefs. Are you truly embodying this new perspective, or are you still harboring doubts? Remember, the universe responds to your deepest beliefs, not just your surface thoughts. Finally, practice patience and trust. Sometimes the most powerful changes happen subtly, below the surface, before they manifest visibly. Here's a paradox for you. The ultimate freedom comes from embracing impermanence. When you truly internalize that nothing lasts forever, including your challenges and your triumphs, you're liberated to fully engage with life. You no longer cling desperately to what you have, nor do you anxiously chase what you lack. You simply dance with the ever-changing flow of existence. This is the state of true manifestation. Not attached to outcomes, but fully committed to the joyful expression of your deepest self. As we wrap up this mind-bending journey, take a moment to feel the shift within you. You've been given the keys to a whole new way of being in the world. You are not small. You are not powerless. You are an essential thread in the cosmic tapestry, with the entire universe expressing itself through you. Your desires are not distant dreams. They are living potentials, waiting for you to align with them and bring them into being. You are not separate from what you seek. You are one with it, always have been, always will be. Now you stand at a crossroads. You can dismiss all this as interesting philosophy and return to your old way of being. Or you can choose to step fully into this new paradigm. The choice, as always, is yours. But know this. Once you've glimpsed the truth of your cosmic nature, you can never fully go back to sleep. So why not lean in? Why not embrace the magnificent, infinite being that you truly are? The universe awaits your decision. What will you choose? If this video has sparked something within you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Subscribe for more mind-expanding content and leave a comment sharing your own experiences with this shift in perspective. Remember, in the cosmic web of existence, your voice matters. Your story is an essential part of the greater narrative. Let it be heard.